Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network. Alan Slaughter-Zinski with you live on the campus of Melbourne High School this morning, where we have the Melbourne Bulldogs Media Day. Let me just first of all say, I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am to Brett Black for having this because, A, it means I don't have to be out on that turf today where it's going to be 263 more degrees, and second of all, this setup is simply amazing with the table and the backdrop, and so I can't thank Brett enough, and the coaches, of course. I am here with offensive coordinator Lyle Neighbor to my left and the reigning 2022 BSN Defensive Coordinator of the Year, Jeff Panucci. And, Coach, I got you. I know I'm probably asking this but I'm getting old, so I got to ask you, did we get you the plaque yet?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, all right, good. So I'm an offensive guy. Glad you got your plaque. I'm starting over here.
Thank you.
All right, Coach Neighbor, the OC this year. Tell us a little bit about this, without getting too intricate. Tell us a little bit about what you're expecting from this offense this year and what you've seen thus far that you like.
Yeah, cool. We're looking to be a little bit multiple on offense. I've got some Dan Burke roots in me, with the old down and toss.
Mm-hmm.
Our main goal offensively is to be efficient. We want to be on schedule. We want to be in third and shorts, and that's what our plays are designed to do at this moment.
How's the quarterback battle going, Coach?
Oh, pretty good. Jordan's making strides. Brennan making strides. Everybody's getting better.
This is Jordan Padilla?
Jordan Padilla, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Padilla,
yes.
Jordan Padilla.
Yes.
The defensive guys over here correcting us.
I know.
That's all right. All right. Let's jump over here, Coach. I know that defense of yours last year. Actually, the last couple of years watching this Melbourne defense, it's like it's everywhere, all over the football field. What's the key behind this defense, and what makes it so successful, regardless of personnel year in and year out? Make sure you hold this up.
Is this good? Can you hear me?
Yep.
I mean, honestly, 11 halves of the football is always what we preach, but I mean, I've got a ton of good coaches, and I think that's, the key. The kids, they revolve, but I mean, we've been doing the same thing for going on 14 years now, me and Coach Grish. So,
right.
We have that odd front. Everyone knows we run the odd front. We do have a multiple look. We will have a multiple look. It's going to be based on personnel, obviously, this year with replacing 10 out of 11 guys up there. But we tend to try and put our kids in positions to be successful based on the guys that we have, and that's it. I mean, I'm not just going to run the same thing over and over.
No.
So, but again, last year, for instance, like, Logan Barnhill, the defensive player of the year, beginning of the year, I kind of had him in coverage more often than not, and then I got another player to step up, and, I kind of changed it up, and he ended up with like 13, 14 sacks because we changed the look up with him. So,
who are some of the guys? You lose a lot of guys on that defense this year.
Yeah.
I mean, 98% of them. Who are some of the guys this year that you're going to need to turn to, and who are going to be the guys that are going to have to be your Logan Barnhills this year?
All 11.
All 11. Love the politics.
I got some guys that came over from basketball. I've been telling you about them.
Right.
Deuce Ingram and Keone Collins. They came over immediately in the spring. I think they had a combined 3 interceptions in the spring game. They are phenomenal athletes. You're going to hear a lot about them.
Absolutely.
In the secondary, I've got a couple of guys, Wyatt Votava being one, another incredible athlete, also plays baseball. And then, I got this guy who it's really cool for me to coach, and Kevin Thorpe.
Okay.
And being a Mel High guy, and just Brevard County in general. If you're from here, you know who Tracy Thorpe is.
Yes, absolutely.
And,
phenomenal baseball player, athlete, yeah.
So coming here, as a kid myself, you looked up to a guy like that, and he coached me in baseball, and now I get to coach his kid. He's helping us in the secondary, so that's awesome. Johnny Wright is my leader in the middle at linebacker. He is the one sole returner that played all the time last year.
Got you.
Along him, I got a little battle going on for the other spot, but we'll have a rotation there. Up front, it is a whole new group, and Landon Mowdy kind of leads that core.
Okay.
Along with Donald Clark, Colin Richmond, and you're going to see some James Hines over there.
Oh, nice, nice. I like that.
I told Coach Neighbor if he's not going to move the football, I'm going to take it from him.
I
just told him that.
I
but
like that.
No, so I mean, again, and then on the outside, I can't forget to mention Noah McNair. and Frapp, Randall Robinson. Those two are going to be key to what we do as far as defensively. So, those guys will also step up.
There you go. I well said. Thank you. You got Lake Brantley coming up Friday, I should say, in that kickoff classic. You didn't get to play that kickoff classic last year, and I felt like that not playing in that game last year kind of disrupted the entire ebb and flow at the start of the season last year. I never felt like this team got into a rhythm until about a quarter of the way through. How much are you looking forward to Friday night, and what can we expect to see? What are you going to lay out there Friday night?
Well, Friday night, it's a preseason game. I'm very interested to see how our group responds to adversity, because games have flows to them and momentum swings, and it's a 4-quarter game.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we're interested to see. We're very young. You know what I mean? And we're interested to see how they're going to react and what they're going to do.
Yeah.
We're going to be counting on, some of those guys that he just mentioned on defense, and Deuce and Keani, wideouts in Ty Field and James Nomeyer, and, got a sophomore running back.
Okay.
I see a freshman running back in there.
I want to ask you about your running backs because, Melbourne football has always had a really, really good one. Who do we got back there toting the rock this year?
Jalen Daly will start off toting the rock. He's doing really good, quick, powerful. All right. And then we got a freshman in Kamarion Johnson.
Okay.
Played for us out at West Melbourne last year.
Okay.
He's
young.
Get some. Yeah, we're very young. When I say we're young,
you're young.
I'm not lying.
Oh, we're young.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Noah McNair could get some touches.
Okay.
Kyle Berger could get some touches at running back.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of trying to keep my running backs fresh, and getting as many in as possible, so that way, in the fourth quarter, they're the strongest they can be.
How'd those guys end up at Uberzati? From the first couple of times I saw some of the videos, that was my favorite ones. Bent over, grasping for air. But I know those guys worked their butts off. How'd that end up?
That was good. We did that interview a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And we started out with the big guys. I really wanted to get those big guys up there and moving around, and then we started getting the skill group up there, and I think all of them have made strides. They look faster. They move better. And
worked out.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Nothing but props to Uberzati. Love what they do, and we'll get another group up there in this offseason.
You hear that, Max? Prop right there. Free commercial right there for Uberzati. Jeff,
you gonna hold it for me?
Tell everybody who you are. What's your name?
What's your name?
Gio.
What did you say?
He said Giovanni.
Giovanni. I love that name, Giovanni. He can hold that mic. I got yours. Jeff, you look at this county, and you look at your district, and obviously the team that everybody's touting this year is the team in that district. Now, look, it's been you guys the last couple of years, but the team everybody's touting in that district this year is Heritage.
You mean half our team?
Yeah. Go. Yeah. Look. Hold on. You can't say that without the microphone being up there. So let me repeat the question, Jeff. The team that's highly touted in the district this year is Heritage.
You mean half of our team? Is that what you want me to say again?
No.
Look, I know they're good. They got good football players. We coached 6 or 7 of them. Look, you should be touting them. Why not? Right. They got good coaches. They got great football players. I think they got about 25 transfers. They should be good. Absolutely.
Well,
we lost, 22, 23 seniors?
Yeah.
8, 9 transfers. Listen, I don't care.
We're
gonna coach whatever's in here. We're gonna win games because that's what we do.
I was going to ask him for, we're going to talk about Brevard County football, but we're going to stop right there because I'm afraid to move on from Heritage.
You can. There's no. I don't lose any sleep over it. Those kids know that we love them. Best of luck to them. But we got what we got here, and we're working with those kids, and that's our focus.
No, I know. I'm giving you a hard time. I think it's fantastic. And guys, Lyle, you got double duty today, right? Where are you going after you leave here?
Going right up to Merritt Island for the Jamboree. Helping out with the 12U. My daughter cheers on the 8U. Mm-hmm. So as soon as we leave, going up into the heat in Merritt Island. James Hines is going with me.
Is he? There you go.
He helps out on the 12U. So
God bless you guys, man. I mean, it's not going to be easy today or next Saturday, but final thoughts, Jeff, as we head into the 2023 season.
I'm excited, man. We got a good young group, and I'm excited to coach, man. It's the same feeling. We've been doing this a really long time. I love being here at this school, and it's no different. We got a bunch of young kids that are eager to play football. We're not sitting here worried about what a lot of other people worry about. We are worried about really about Monday, really. I'm being honest with you, the way this week has gone with the heat and everything else. But, we take it day by day with these kids, and we just enjoy coaching them. That's all we do.
Lyle, you get the final word here on this particular segment.
No, same thing.
It's tough to add to. This is over.
He's a way better speaker than I am. You know what I mean? I'm super excited. This group, it gives us a ton of effort, and we continue that, and it's a super fun group to coach.
No doubt. Gentlemen, thank you both very much. We got your game Friday night right here on Brevard Sports Network. We got 2 Thursday, 2 Friday. You'll see 4 games in 2 days right here on BSN. We'll be right back with 2 players, right? Okay, 2 players right here on Brevard Sports Network. All right, welcome back here to Melbourne High School here with 2 more. Actually, we're here with the first 2 players. So that everybody knows, please tell everybody who you are, what year you graduate, and what position you play.
I'm Jordan Padala. I'm class of 2026, and I play quarterback.
And this man right here?
I'm James Hines. I play O-line, D-line.
All right, and he graduates in 2024. And
yeah.
Okay, so Jordan, I always start with the upperclassmen. But you know what, James? I've already talked to you. I'm a quarterback, so I'm going to talk to the quarterback over here. All right, talk to me. How do you think your camp is going so far?
Well, I think it's going great. We got a lot of good guys out here, and I'm just excited.
Tell us a little bit about you, man. Look, I got up at 8 o'clock this morning to come down here. I want to hear some good stuff. So tell me about Jordan. Tell me what I need to know about you this year going into the season.
All right, so I'm not originally from Melbourne.
All right, tell me where are you from?
I'm from Brevard County.
Okay.
I transferred up here because my family ended up moving up here.
Okay.
I took a tour of the school.
Mm-hmm.
I met Coach Kentai, and I just loved the program here. I loved what they were doing. So I decided to stick with it, and I've just been having a great time at camp, summer practice. Everything's been great here.
All right, I'm not going to lie. I've heard rave reviews about you. I've heard that you're a good quarterback. What type of how would you classify you? Like, are you an athletic quarterback? Or are you a pocket passer? How would you classify your style of quarterback play?
Well, I'm really a pocket passer, like all the guys would say, because my 40's not that fast.
That's okay. I'm with you.
I could take off with the ball. I can run the ball. I would say I'm more of a pocket passer, I know how to read the defense really well.
I got you.
Fit the ball in tight windows,
okay.
Make any throw.
My man. And I like his number because my favorite quarterback growing up, and you guys probably don't even know who this is was Jim McMahon. And that's the number that old Jimmy Mack wore. So you, Mr. Hines, you should be you probably can't walk outside in Melbourne anymore. Brevard Sports Network, Space Coast Daily. I mean, you've been everywhere, man, giving interviews. You've had a pretty busy summer, bud.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah.
I really appreciate any exposure that we can get, and it's humbling and a blessing.
You know, you work it and you do it well. And I told you during your interview that I don't know that I've ever met a student athlete that's as smart as you are when it comes to utilizing social media. So since last we sat down and spoke, how has the rest of your summer gone? Did you go anyplace else? Have you done anything else?
It's really just been staying home and working.
Yeah.
You know, trying to get right for the season. I've been getting reps O-line and D-line this year. You know, I protect Jordan and I attack him sometimes. So
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I heard you're going to be playing a little defense this year.
Yeah.
What's it going to be like to eat a quarterback instead of protecting one?
You know, it's nice because, you know, I feel like I have, like, this villain arc coming for
right.
'cause I've always protected for QBs and stuff, but now I get to, like, be the disruptor.
I get you. I hear you. Do you learn anything playing defense?
Well,
that you can bring back to the offense? Because I know offensive line is what you love. Mm-hmm. You learning anything over there that you can use?
I've learned a lot about defensive linemen just as the way they think, just because I play O-line.
Right.
But as a defensive player, it's so much easier for me because I know how to pressure a center. I know how to pressure a guard. I know what they don't like to block because I don't like to block that
right.
the certain things. So I can like pinpoint those mental things in their head, get them thinking. You know, I know, like, stemming and stuff like that. And, you know, Coach Washington's been getting us right all summer, too. So it's been really fun, and I'm really excited.
Tell me about this guy to my right here, the new quarterback for the Melbourne Bulldogs.
He's good.
He's good?
Yep.
What do you like about him?
I like how he's smart, and, you know, he's very coachable. You know, he'll make mistakes, and then the next day we can look at film, come back, and he doesn't make the same mistakes.
All right.
So, and that's really – if you have coachable players, it's – amazing.
All right, guys, look, we can sit here and talk football all day, but we're not going to. All right? We're going to learn a little bit about you off the football field. So what I want to know, Jordan, is, first of all, do you play any other sports?
Yeah, I would consider myself an athlete. Like, not that I could be good at every single sport, but every sport I play to, like, my fullest ability, and
what else do you like to play?
I like to play basketball.
Okay.
I'm thinking about trying out baseball this year.
Okay. All right. There you go. All right. I think, Coach Soto would like. Yeah, you know he's got an arm, Coach, right? So you can always use an arm. All right. So when you're not being athletic and learning or watching film, because you watch a lot of film, right, Jordan?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely, a lot of film. So, so when you're not doing all of that, how do you relax? What are you doing for fun? What'd you do this summer?
Field, I'm really just at home, chilling, watching some movies, watching TV. I'm a big movie guy.
What do you like to watch? Tell me what you like. Like,
football movies. I like watching football.
What's your favorite football movie?
Greater. Have you ever heard about it?
What's it called?
Greater.
No. Tell me about this.
So it's a movie about this guy. He's from a small town in, like, Arkansas.
Okay.
And he, like, always dreamed about being an Arkansas Razorback.
Okay.
And it's based on a real story. He always wanted to be an Arkansas Razorback, and everybody said he was terrible and stuff. And then he worked and worked and worked. He got to be a walk-on, and it's like a true walk-on story. He was a walk-on and became
Greater.
He got drafted by I think it was either Cowboys or Colts, and then he died in a car accident before training.
Oh, no. Spoiler alert. I'm still going to go watch it, too. Have you seen the new series, Johnny Manziel?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I'm telling you, let that be a tale for high school and young college student athletes. I'll give it to Johnny. He tells the truth in there. What do you think, based on what you've seen thus far, what do you like about this team right now?
Well, I like a lot of the players that we have. I like the coaching staff. The coaching staff is always on us, making sure we're doing our best.
Yeah.
Not going to let us slip up, act up in practice. And I just like the overall team in general. I love the athletic trainer.
Okay.
Christine, she's the best. She always makes sure I'm all right. And
I like this guy. This guy he made sure to include the athletic trainer. My man, good job. True quarterback right here. Go ahead.
How
about who you like throwing? Tell me about your receivers real quick.
Well, we got Deuce Ingram, Kiani.
Deuce is fun to throw the ball to.
A lot of great receivers here. Someone that may not have the light that he would hope to have, James Nomeyer.
Yeah.
A sophomore.
Okay.
He's going to be an underdog this year.
He's going to be an underdog this year. We're going to have.
Okay. What's his name?
James Nomeyer.
I'm going to remember that. All right. So you get the final word here. Friday night, what can we look forward to seeing?
You could look forward to seeing a very physical defense and talented offensive. You know, we got good receiver core. We should have a good passing game and running game.
Okay.
But it's going to be exciting. It's going to be at home.
Yeah.
And,
it's going to be on what? BSN too.
Yeah. It's being on BSN.
That's right. There you go. I mean,
that's another reason why you guys should come out and watch it. Right.
Bring the phones in the stands, and that way you get the great commentary.
Yeah.
Right. That's what you meant, right?
Yeah.
My man.
Like bring some headphones.
Right.
So and then you can listen to the commentary.
Now he's got it. Guys, tell everybody who you are again.
I'm Jordan Padala, class of 2026 quarterback.
And I'm James Hines, class of 2024, offensive lineman, defensive lineman.
All right, we'll be right back with two more Bulldogs here in a second. Hey everybody, back here at Melbourne High School as we continue on a glorious, but yes, hot Saturday morning. I ain't got to worry about that today because we're inside thanks to Brett Black, and I'm here with two more Melbourne Bulldogs. I'm going to start right here on my right. Tell everybody who you are, what position you play, and what year you'll be graduating.
John Wright, linebacker, class of 24.
I'm Landon Malady, D-end, and nose guard, class of 2025.
What in the hell is sticking out of the back of your jerseys, guys?
Cowboy collar.
Okay, so, man, that is – I like you. Well, I mean, you know, it's the same thing, but the American flag, that's pretty cool, man. I like that.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, all right, so you're a returner, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, this defense this year, you lose 10 guys on this defense this year. A guy like you that returns – going to be counting on heavily this year.
Yes, sir.
What are your expectations about this defense this year? What do you like so far?
I expect us to fly around and be just a hard-nosed hitting team like Mel High has always been, like their defense have always been. And I just want everyone. I think we picked up a lot of good players since a bunch of people left. I think we had a lot of good kids step ups. We're very young on defense, but they fly around and they hit pretty hard, and I like them.
Absolutely.
I think you got that. I can look at you. To me, you said you play linebacker, right?
Yes, sir.
Man, you got this I don't even know what the word is, like this thing about you, man. Like you're ready to go out there and hit somebody.
Absolutely.
All right, that's what I like to hear. So you're gonna. Yeah, he's got exactly. That's exactly who he reminds me of. Is Teddy Bruschi. Yes, that's a pretty good comparison. It's a lot that you know who Teddy is.
No, sir.
Oh, man, you got to go look him up. Played for the New England Patriots, was on a bunch of Super Bowl teams back in the 2000s. All right, tell me about this defense. Tell me about the linebacking core. You're a linebacker, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about this linebacking core.
Linebacker core, we got Tyler Gagan, class of 25.
Yeah.
You know, he's put in the work also. And, like, at practice, all the linebackers, you know, we're giving it all and we're a team.
How, as you look at this, knowing that, you know, you guys are what year are you again? What
24.
Okay, so you're a senior, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you as a senior this year, you know, what are you looking for from this unit Friday night? What do you want to see from this? Because obviously, with 10 new guys starting on this defense, you're obviously going to take a week or so to kind of gel together a little bit. But what do you need to see Friday night to know you guys are doing well?
We just need to work as a team, defensively, like we have at practice and stuff.
Gotcha.
And we've just been working hard. And
tell me about playing for Coach Panucci.
Very, very good coach.
Yeah?
I mean,
what do you like about him?
Just like, I love how he yells.
Yeah?
I love how he just He likes us flying around, and I love it.
Cool. Tell me about playing for Coach Panucci.
Oh, it's awesome. I love him. He's one of my favorite coaches I've ever had. He's just
Why?
Awesome coach. I don't know. He's very easy to talk to, and he wants what's best for us.
He's like one of you, right?
Yes,
but yet he knows how to get into it if he's got to.
He knows when we need
he's
to
our
turn
12th
it up,
man.
He's
right.
12th
I like
man.
that.
Yeah,
I like that. 12th man. I think that's well said. Gentlemen, let's find out a little bit about you off the football field. Listen, we're going to be talking football all year, okay? So let's just have some fun right now. So when you're not, first of all, do you play any other sports?
I wrestle.
Okay. How long have you wrestled?
About 3 years.
All right. So how are you doing? How's that? How you looking?
It's doing great. I'm the wrestling captain.
Oh, nice. Put it there.
So,
How much has being a good wrestler helped you play football?
It helps tremendously just with, like, footwork, agility.
Conditioning,
of course.
You guys, you and swimmers, wrestlers and swimmers, you play any other sports?
I play basketball and lacrosse.
Okay. No offense. But wrestlers and swimmers, they go through some of the sickest conditioning.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, it's unbelievable what you guys put your bodies through. Why? Go ahead.
You just gotta want it.
Yeah.
It's an experience cutting all that weight and getting your hand raised.
It is. He said. Make sure you hold that up. He said it's an experience cutting all. Well, I need some help with that experience right about now in my life. I can tell you that. But I ain't getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning putting trash bags on and rolling around on mats. All right. What'd you say you played?
Lacrosse and basketball.
Obviously, football is your favorite sport, right?
Yeah.
Of the other two sports you play, what do you like more?
Definitely lacrosse because it's like a mixture.
Hold that up.
Definitely lacrosse because it's like a mixture of basketball and football.
I knew I was going to say that. It's hitting
and
too.
You get to hit people with sticks.
Right.
Too,
I was going to say you get to hit.
Yeah.
What are you doing when you're not out there wrestling? When you're not playing football? When you're not eating leaves and and training and all of that stuff? Right. What are you doing? How do you relax and what do you do for fun?
Fishing.
All right, talk to me about it. What do you like to fish for?
Snook, tarpon, redfish.
Biggest fish you ever caught?
Probably like a 35-inch snook.
Oh, wow, that's a big fish, man. How about what do you do for fun?
I like to hang out with buddies. I go four-wheeling a lot.
Oh, Jesus, be careful.
Yeah,
Put the four-wheeler away
Yeah.
until football season's over. All right, can you do that for us?
Yeah,
all
yes,
right.
sir.
You can do it during lacrosse season. All right.
For sure.
I'm joking, Coach Irvin. I'm joking. Go ahead.
And then I like to hang out with I like to hang out with buddies a lot, and I like to go hunting too. I go hunting.
What do you like to hunt? What's the last thing? What's the last? You ever got one? What's the biggest buck you've ever gotten? How many points?
6 point.
Have you ever shot one of these wild boars?
Oh yeah, a bunch of times.
They are nasty, mean things.
I got skulls in my room.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, put it there. I like it. All right. Final question for you. I'm going to ask you about your team. Who's the guy on the team? Both you guys are defensive. Who's the guy on the defense that just overanalyzes everything in a good way? But who's the guy that takes the longest to get ready for a play?
Noah, bro.
Yeah.
Noah, bro. Noah, bro.
Okay. All right.
Definitely Noah.
All right. And who's the guy on the defense that absolutely eats the most?
Eats the most.
And will eat anything.
Eats the most. Oh my God.
Who are we thinking here?
That's a good one, huh?
All right. No, it's definitely Pringle or James Hines.
Oh,
Pringle.
Probably
Pringle.
Okay.
Pringle.
All right. Okay. If I asked your teammates about you, what would they say?
Hopefully they'd say I'm a hard worker. And
Right.
I love my team just like my family.
Tell me about your family.
My personal family?
Yeah.
My mom, my dad.
Yeah. Got any brothers or sisters?
I have an older brother.
Okay. How old's he?
30.
Is he an athlete too?
He was an athlete.
Okay. All right. Does he push you hard?
Yes, sir.
Oh, there you go. That's what I got. I got a younger brother by about 10 years. I used to push him too, so I get it. I know what your relationship is like. Trust me. All right. Go ahead. Well, tell me about your family.
Well, I have a very good family. My mom and my dad are very supportive of everything I do.
Any siblings?
I have 3 stepbrothers.
Really? Okay.
Yes,
cool.
sir.
Older, younger?
Older. They used to play here, actually.
All right. Who are they?
Kobe Farrington and Dalton Farrington.
Okay. All
They
right.
used to play here.
All right.
I think Kobe graduated in 21 and Dalton graduated in 2016.
Okay. All right.
But they're all really supportive. I have great step-parents, great grandparents, and everyone's just there for me, and they support everything I do, and they'll back me and go to war for me.
All right. Guys, been a lot of fun. One word to describe the 2023 Melbourne Bulldogs. One word. If you got one, go ahead.
Yeah, Johnny, go first.
Legendary.
Legendary. I think that's a mic drop moment. I'm going to let you off the hook. Tell everybody who you are.
I'm Landon Malady, class of 2025.
John Wright, linebacker, 2024.
We'll be right back with two more Melbourne Bulldogs right here on BSN. All right, welcome back. We got two more Melbourne Bulldogs here on Brevard Sports Network. They're going to tell you who they are, what positions they play, and what class they are. We'll start right here.
All right, so my name is Randall Robinson, but like everybody on the team calls me Frappe.
What do they call you?
Frappe.
Frappe.
Yeah,
all right, we're going to find out why, but go ahead.
So, and I play outside linebacker.
All right.
Like the freak position. That's what we call it.
The freak position.
Yeah, I'm a freak.
Okay. I'm gonna like talking to this guy.
So,
I like this.
So yeah,
And what year did you graduate?
2024.
Okay.
I'm Deuce Ingram. I play wide receiver and defensive back corner, and I'm class of 2024.
All right. The first question that begs to be asked is, tell me about the nickname.
Frappe.
Yeah, Frappe. What does it mean?
Well, no. So like the drink.
Oh, okay. All right. So you like frappes? Make sure you hold that up. I want everybody to hear this.
I drink a lot of coffee.
Okay.
Like, a lot of coffee every single day. So like it's kind of like it's kind of just stuck.
All right. Frappe. I like it. What's your favorite coffee drink?
Ooh.
Like first of all, where do you have
go-to order?
Yeah. What is your go-to order?
All right. So I like to go to Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I get me a nitro cold brew, add the cold foam, and then a pump of vanilla, and then add Splenda. That's my go-to. You know what I'm saying?
Say that again.
You get a nitro cold brew.
A nitro cold. Now remember this. I'm gonna try this on the way home.
Starbucks.
A nitro cold brew.
Okay. You add cold foam.
Okay.
A pump of vanilla.
Pump of vanilla.
And Splenda.
What's the key to this drink? Like, what is the thing?
It's good. Like the nitro cold brew.
Okay.
Has a lot more caffeine than a regular coffee.
I don't know that I need more caffeine, but I'm willing to try.
Hey, you drink it, you feel good.
All right, I got you.
You feel nice.
Deuce, tell me, you're a multi-sport athlete, good football player, good basketball player. I love watching you out there. So far, what do you like about what you're seeing out there?
I'm seeing everything for the most part. First year playing, so it's pretty fun. But, yeah, I'm meeting new people.
It's your first year playing football? Really?
Yes, sir. I played, maybe when I was, 9 or 10, but that's about
okay,
it.
All right. So tell me what made you want to play football then this year?
This year it, showed me I felt athletic enough to play football, so I was like, you know what, let's try it out. And
but you've always, watching you you finally felt athletic.
Yeah, I felt confident.
All right, well, I get that. I always thought you were a good athlete, man. All right, so this team this year, your senior this year, guys lose a lot of guys, whether it's graduation or transfer, but you guys seem to be a tight-knit football team. Yes. Talk about that.
The coaches preach all the time that we're going to face adversity all the time, and we just push through so that we can become a better team overall.
Who's your position coach?
I got Coach Panucci and Coach Grish as my defensive coaches, and then Coach Neighbor and Coach McCallie.
All right, I asked about Coach Panucci. Tell me about playing for Coach Neighbor.
Coach Neighbor, he's a great coach. I'm really tight with him.
Yeah?
As soon as I met him, he was outgoing and everything, and he's just helped me.
Gotcha. All right, tell us a little bit about your career. I want to know about your athletic career. Yeah, what other sports you play? Talk a little bit about that.
Our only other sport I play is track.
That's a sport.
I run track.
What do you run?
So I run 100 meters,
okay.
200 meters, 4x1s.
You take this pretty seriously then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But football is like my baby.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Ain't nothing like it.
It's smart that you run track. It is. How's college recruiting coming?
It's going.
Slow.
I'm undersized.
Okay.
But
the heart's
I'm
big.
A dog.
Right.
A dog.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So,
What do you like about this team?
What I love about this team, I love my coaches, man.
Yeah.
I love the energy that they give off. I can feed off them. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like Coach Minucci could say something, made me feel like I need to run through a wall or something.
That's what.
It's like we just feed off that.
I like that. I like that. What is your personal goal this year? Like, I know what the team goal is. It's always to win a district. It's always to get in and have that opportunity. But for you personally, in order for this team to be successful this year, what does Frappe need to do?
Ain't no real personal goal. I just want to help my team win.
I like
that's
that.
That's all I want to do. So just do my assignment, do exactly what I'm coached to do, and
and go out there and win football games. How about for you? You got any personal goals this year, or is this about what's your senior season about going out on top?
Yeah, like Frapp said, we're here to win.
Okay.
Yeah, and prove everybody wrong.
Let's find out a little bit about you. Off the floors, off the courts, off the fields, off all of it. What do you do for fun? How do you relax? How do you chill out?
I definitely go fishing and.
What do you like to fish for?
Snook, tarpon, redfish.
Biggest fish you ever caught?
Probably 33-inch snook. It's not that big. Bigger than any snook I've ever caught, right?
If I picked up your phone right now, would be the last two songs you listened to? That's a good one, ain't it? Who's your favorite artist?
Oh, I say Rilo Rodriguez. No one knows him, but he's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who is Rilo Rodriguez?
He's this rapper that he mumbles, but he talks about real stuff.
Real stuff. Okay. All right. How about you? What would be the last two songs on your phone if I picked it up? Or who's your favorite artist?
I listen to a lot of Future.
Okay.
You know who that is?
No, I'm old, man.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
You're an old man. But you better put Future on when we get in the car.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, on the way home.
All right, I'm going to listen to Future.
Future,
see, I'm an Ice Cube, Eminem. Okay. I'm an old school rap guy. That's me. That's where I go back to.
I like old school, too.
Okay. You know who's your favorite old school artist?
I listen to, Biggie.
Biggie Smalls.
Like Who Shot You?
I got you. Okay. I got you. Okay. All right. So, guys, I want to know, study-wise, what do you like to study in classroom?
What I like studying?
Hold that up.
Oh, I like science.
Okay. What part of it?
It's just, I like experiments.
Okay. You're one of them, right?
Working with a team,
You don't mind getting a little messy?
Yeah.
Okay. I dig it. How about you? What do you like to study?
I'm going to say science, but on the medical side.
Okay.
Anatomy and physiology.
You like the dissection of frogs and things like that? Oh, man. Okay. Good luck with that. 10 years from now, where do you see yourself, Frappy? Rich.
Blessed.
I'm going to say I cut hair for right now.
Okay.
And, I want to be a barber and own my own barbershop.
You let me know when that happens, and I'll promise you. Because if it's one thing, as an old man, I can still do is grow some hair. So I'll come. You can come tighten me up, guys. Tell everybody who you are and when you graduate.
I'm Randall Robinson, class of 2024.
Frappy.
And I'm Deuce Inger in my class of 2024.
Thanks, guys. This was awesome, man. Nice talking to you. We got two more. How many more? Two more. All right, we're here with our final two players of the morning here at Brevard Sports Network, Melbourne Bulldog Media Day. And I tend to overtalk, so it's shocking, isn't it? I mean, just shocking that a broadcaster overtalks. All right, guys, tell everybody who you are, what position you play, and when you graduate.
My name is Ty Field, wide receiver, class of 2026.
I'm Wyatt Vitava, class of 2025. I play safety and outside linebacker.
We're going to start with the junior first. All right, no hard feelings. Wyatt, you're a returner.
Yes, sir.
You're going to be counted on this year. Talk a little bit about your new quarterback. I'm curious. You said wide receiver, right?
No, I said safety.
Safety. All right, never mind. Forget the quarterback. Have you picked him off yet?
I promised like 8 times.
Oh, okay. There you go. Put it there.
Yeah.
What I like about, I thought you said wide receiver. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought he played in the secondary.
Yeah.
Okay, so playing back there, I love the way you roam back there. Talk a little bit about what Coach Panucci allows you to do back there and what you like to do back there.
He has a lot of trust in me, so like he puts his faith in me, and I have great eyes. With baseball too, playing center field, I read the field good, so like it's just my instinct to just, since I was little, just to hit something.
Now I know that you love Jake Richardson, right? I know Jake is a great guy, but you're probably pretty glad to see him graduate, right? Because that opens up center field.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. It's a great feeling this year.
Hey, the Melbourne Bulldogs center fielder. Talk a little bit about you and what your role is going to be on this team this year.
Coach Neighbor, I mean, he's just great. I started out at outside receiver, and then I started playing slot recently because we have a new package personnel. And he really just moves me around anywhere we need somebody. He just puts me there because he trusts me so much. Are you familiar with Danny Amendola, guys like, who's the other one? Wes Welker, guys like that? Yes, sir, I am. So I'm going to look at you and make that comparison without seeing you play. But if you had to compare yourself to an NFL player playing today, who would it be? I mean, it would probably be someone pretty fast. I mean, not Tyreek Hill level, but I don't even know. I'm super fast. You like that slot? Yes, sir. Okay. I'll play anywhere, really. Anywhere they're going to put you. Anywhere they need me, I'll go there. Okay. What do you like about that, about your quarterback this year? I mean, you guys are all new together. So talk a little bit about the chemistry you're building with Jordan. I mean, I'm feeling great with him. I know it's really been hard because he just came from Fort Lauderdale, right, where it was, and he's already learning all the plays. Right. He knows almost everything, and he trusts everyone we have. He's not scared to make it. He seems like a great guy. Yes, sir. He'll throw it to anybody. He does not. It doesn't matter. He'll trust you. All right. Okay. I like it. This defense loses 10 guys. You're going to be counted on this year. That's tough. You're going to have to be a leader out there. How do you do that?
Just having trust in
Hold that up.
Having trust in everyone that's behind you.
No. How do you?
Oh, me?
Yeah. How are you going to take control of this defense this year and be one of its leaders?
Balls to the wall. Every play, 100%.
Love it. Great answer. In case you missed it, he said balls to the wall, every play, and make sure. All right, guys, let's take a deep breath, relax, and learn a little bit about you guys off the football field. We know that you play football and baseball. You do any other athletics?
Yeah, fish. I work out a lot.
Okay, what is your favorite workout?
I'm going to have to go squat.
All right, what are you squatting? All right, give me the final numbers. Give me some numbers. What are you lifting? What'd you say?
365.
Jesus, these kids are amazing with these weights. You're being generous. No, I'm kidding, Caleb. How about you? So, I mean, I don't really play any other sports. Football's my main thing, but I'm thinking about doing track this year. Yeah, Shintai is head coach. You got to do another sport. So, football players should always play 2 sports. I'm pretty sure I'm going to head out to track this year. Okay. And I want to run the 100. Okay. That's really what I'm feeling most confident in. How do you relax? What do you do for fun? I mean, at my dad's house, I do a lot of fishing, and I work for him. So whenever there's a lot of fishermen on this team. Whenever I have free time, I just work for my dad, and then I go fishing, and then hunting season, I go hunting all the time. You said you work for your dad. What type of work do you do? He builds airboats. He has his own airboat shop, and I just really do whatever he wants me to do. Okay, you go on a lot of airboat rides? Yes, sir. I always do. Okay. Once a week. What's the wildest thing you've ever seen out there in the swamp? I've seen people crash. Really? One guy, he was driving through some mud, tried to go through the mud. Yeah. Flew straight off the front. Are you serious? Sunk in the mud. There were no gators around, was it? No. Thank God for him. How about you? What do you do to relax and have fun?
I fish. I like to hunt in Georgia.
What are you hunting for up in Georgia?
Turkey and deer.
Okay. What's the biggest buck? How many points?
10 points.
You got a 10-point buck?
Yeah.
Put it there, man. I like that. All right. And then have you ever shot, and I asked the same question, but I can't remember who I asked it to. You ever shot one of these wild boars?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have.
What do you do with them? Can you eat them?
Oh, yeah. So up in Georgia, we have our own pen, and our leaseholder, he'll let us to take one. So maybe once a year we'll go and eat it.
Oh, really? Is it good? Good, right?
Oh, it's amazing.
Bring me one next time. Would you do that for me? Okay, yeah, please, because I'm, as you can tell, I'm a pork guy these days. All right, gentlemen, good luck this year. I think that I think you guys are gonna, surprise a lot of people this year, and I'm excited to watch you guys play this Friday night. You take on Lake Brantley, and where can they watch the game?
BSN Sports Network.
Where at?
BSN Sports Network.
That's right. That's where they can watch the game Friday night, right here on BSN. Guys, tell everybody who you are.
I'm Ty Field, class of 2026, wide receiver.
Wavatava, class of 2025, safety and outside linebacker.
Right back with Coach David Kintai right here on Brevard Sports Network. All right, we are back with our final guest of the day here, Coach David Kintai, the head football coach for the Melbourne Bulldogs. And, Coach, first of all, let me thank you. Thank you because you have saved me a visit on having this media day and inviting us. You have saved me a visit from coming out on that turf on a 145-degree day. So
actually, we wouldn't have had you out there anyway because we've been practicing in the mornings to get everything in. We had to get it in before the heat hit. So we've been going before school, and it's working out really well.
I was lucky to get up this morning and get down here, but I appreciate it. I'm just not a morning guy. Coach, what do you like so far? And I like the fact that you're practicing in the morning. What do you like about what you're seeing from this football team at this point?
Because of the heat and because of what we're doing, we are changing practice schedule. We went to the morning and we're doing things. And what I have seen is no pushback. The kids are adapting and following through. They're getting the work done. We're going pads in the morning with our normal hitting and all our drills. And what you need to do that in the heat is just hard to do. So we use the afternoon. If it's cool enough, we'll go without pads, and we'll do mental walkthrough and get the corrections from the morning, or we'll do film after school. But right now we're having the good padded practices before school in the morning, and the kids adapted without skipping a beat. And I can't ask any more of my players than to have them just step up and do what they got to.
Coach, when we talked earlier this summer, we were discussing the quarterback position. And you said, Alan, I got a young man that's just come in who's going to be a pretty good quarterback. I haven't seen him play yet, talking about Jordan, but I like his mentality. I like his, I just like his quarterbacks have a moxie. They have to.
Absolutely.
And I like his moxie. I just like the way the young man carries himself. How's he done thus far to this point?
I think he's doing wonderful. I mean, I heard you talking to Ty as I came in a little bit before. Jordan has adapted, come in. He's come from a situation coming from South Florida where he moved in and is the new kid here and just stepped right in. You're right. He's got moxie. He's a great kid. He also steps up. It's just like every other young sophomore, which is not that we make mistakes. What he's doing is snapping right back. We struggled the first day of school with our practices and everything. First day of school, things are going on. Then we come back the next day of school yesterday morning, and bam, 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 we're right on the mark. So it's adjusting, learning, being able to keep going, seeing and adjusting. I mean, and he is absorbing the offense real well. He's starting to take control of it and having command out there. And the kids are all buying in with him. It's awesome.
I can't wait to see him coming up this Friday night here on Brevard Sports Network. We got 2 games Thursday and 2 games Friday. I sensed an excitement in talking to Lyle and Jeff about this team, and really because it felt like that they were coaching a brand new football team, so to speak. You lose a lot of guys, graduation transfers, whatever, but it was just a different excitement talking to those 2 guys. Where does that excitement come from? Because your players have it as well.
I'll be honest with you. When you look at it, every single year in football, at all levels, except for the NFL, you're basically dealing with a new team.
Right.
Colleges, guys graduate, people come in, you've got your teams that go up. High school, same thing. You got grades 9 through 12. You're gradually going through, and it's really a new team every single year.
Right.
What happens this year for us, and the excitement is, this is my 3rd year as head coach. I've tried to keep as much of the staff together, and we've done a great job with that, and we're here.
Yeah.
And this team, because we graduated 22 seniors, is a new team.
Yes.
It's actually literally not just the words of a new team every year. We're coming up with guys filling spots that have been backups or not been there, and some guys that haven't played at all, and they're coming up and they're actually doing a great job. That makes this a new, fresh, exciting team each and every year. See, out in the community, they haven't seen this, so they're underestimating us.
Yeah,
and
no.
I really don't care, because I look at the character of the kids that I've got, and we're going to continue to grow every single year as these kids go through and graduate.
I like that. I like the way that was said. And again, I like the confidence heading into the year. Coach, I got my fingers crossed for Friday night, because obviously this time of the year in this state, weather is always an issue. And last year, you didn't get a chance to play this game. And I thought because you didn't get a chance to play this game, it took your team a couple of weeks to get into a rhythm that I felt like kind of hurt you a little bit.
If we had this game last year, then the struggles with Lake Mineola in the next week would not have been what they were. We would have already had a little bit of a thing there. What happened against Lake Mineola happened against Vero. Almost identical situations. The first game of the season, last game of the season. This year, if we get this game in, and I'm pretty sure we will.
Yeah, I think so.
It's different where they're in Lightning Alley right there in Altamont Springs, where it goes through, and we just got caught in that last year. Here we actually have quicker breezes, the heat and the way things are going. Even if we get rain, the storms are moving through quickly. I think we're going to be okay, and we're going to get this in. And because it's after the sun goes down, I think we're going to be in a lot better shape, and I think we're there. And I think this is going to be a tough game for us. Lake Brantley is a tough school.
Yeah.
And I want my kids to know what it's like to have that tough game right at the beginning, off the threat, so when we get into the season, they know what they have to work towards.
They know exactly. They know exactly who they are and what they are. Yep. Coach, looking across your district this year, I love the fact that I see, of course, Heritage is supposed to be who they are, but, you look at Harmony, Veer, and you guys, and you know what, Coach? I think there's a real good opportunity in this district for a team to win 8 games, a team to win 7. I see that in this district this year.
I hope so. And I'm looking at here is we're young, we're there, but I'm watching what we're doing in practice and how we're adapting. If we continue to get better every day, and we take each game 1 week at a time, and I know my coaches are awesome at game planning, seeing what the other team does, and putting in the right game plan to go against them. If we can execute, which is I'm always yelling execute, if we can get that and go down, we will compete in every single game. We will be right there.
I want to ask you about your coaches, because obviously I talked to Coach Neighbor, Coach Panucci, Coach Grish is always great. You bring a guy on like a John Tice, who, former NFL coach, and I mean, this is a stacked coaching staff that you have here. Talk a little bit about them.
I mean, you've already said. If you interviewed them, they're all here. They're awesome.
Yeah.
And what happens?
And then you bring back an old Melbourne Bulldog too.
I try. Basically, when we come through and do this with the staff, I want the guys in here that can teach the game.
Okay.
It is about learning how to play football. Let's increase our football IQ. Let's teach them how to play the game. And obviously, my staff's been doing it well for a long time, because everybody else in the county is trying to recruit my kids.
Yeah.
So they're learning how to play, and they're going down there. I hope they stay. They're good if they stay here with this, and we're going to learn. But that's why I want coaches like that on my staff, because I don't have to worry about going to an individual deal with a coach and not having the thing done right. They're all on the mark. They're all with the kids. They work with them, and the relationships there are built. I mean, I got kids. Can I get coach's number if he doesn't have it, because they didn't get it from coach? This is where, this whole dynamic as we go through is about the kids learning the game, and I'm trying to surround myself with those coaches that are going to continue to maximize that ability.
Well said. It all gets underway Friday night. Coach, as we wrap up here, if there was one thing that you wanted everybody to know about the 2023 Melbourne Bulldogs, what would that one thing be?
you need to come out and start watching us now, because this same group, even though we have a few that are going to be leaving as seniors in that, this is going to be the next 3 years. We're going to be something to watch.
I have no doubt, having met these young men here today, sitting at this table talking to them. As Caleb said, we talked to a linebacker who reminded us of Teddy Bruschi. We talked to a wide receiver, reminded us of Wes Welker, a good young quarterback and a sophomore. This is going to be a young and exciting team, but don't lose track of that, a young football team. And it's a football team that, having talked to these guys, you know they're going to learn. So, Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm going to wrap up.
That.
Yes,
and
sir.
by the way, everybody says this, but I know. Thank you, BSN,
Absolutely.
for what you do for everybody out in the community.
No,
we really appreciate it.
I appreciate you, Coach, and I appreciate the Melbourne Bulldog program and Brett Black and everything that you guys. I love the access, so thank you very much.
No problem.
For Brett Black and Caleb Brown, Coach David Kintai and his 2023 Melbourne Bulldogs, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network.